Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of the Crossover Pod. Today we're doing another 18 PPR mock draft, picking at the number two spot. We've already done pick number one and number five before, so check those out if you haven't already. But yeah, today we're picking at number two with Gabe. So yeah, we're going to be alternating picks like usual, and we'll see if we can create a good team. And on the clock we are. Do you want me to start?
Yeah, I like to have the first pick.
Man, I like Bijan, but I like Justin Jefferson too much. I think that's going to be my pick. I uh I feel like he's just going to get a ton of opportunities once again, being either top one or two receiver in the world. Um, so I feel like that offense is going to revolve around him like usual. So that volume is just too much to pass up on, at least for me.
I like that pick. I would have done the same thing, to be honest. Bijan's good. I just I don't even think he's the best running back in the league or the second best. I don't know why he's that high. So that's my personal opinion. I don't know if the Bijan fans are gonna get mad at me. I feel he's more of like a fourth or fifth pick. Like I don't know who would pick him over Saquon, just to name one person.
Yeah, I mean, I just feel like there's a lot more depth running backs, like solid running backs later in the draft, rather than like those type of receivers. Like you're not going to get a Chase or a Justin Jefferson later
Yeah.
on, but you can get a guy like Derrick Henry who could just as easily have a good season like Bijan will. You know what I mean? Or Kyron Williams. These type of guys. I'm not saying they will, but there's a shot that they could have a season like Bijan. Whereas I don't see a lot of guys mimicking what Jefferson or Jamar Chase is going to do. So
Yeah,
for me, that value is just too good.
I feel like you got that dead on. For the next pick though, I'm probably gonna go Jonathan Taylor, Derrick Henry, whoever's available next.
Yeah, I like that.
I don't know which one you prefer of the two.
I like both of them. I think if I had a slight preference, maybe Jonathan Taylor, just because he catches a little bit more, and we are in PPR, obviously. Um,
Oh, he was
but he
taken.
gets taken, so yeah, I'm good with Derrick Henry if you're good with that.
Oh yeah, I would have gone Nico, but I don't want to go too heavy on my receivers to where I don't have a good like RB1. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah, I know what you mean. All right, it's gonna be interesting. So we
We
got
have a pickup coming though. If you want to get Josh Jacobs, I don't know, or Nico, I feel like those would be my options, but I'll let you choose this one.
Yeah, Brian Thomas goes. I like Nico, I like Jacobs, and I like Kyron. So I think one of those three, I'd be
Yeah,
happy with. I'd probably, or there goes Kyron. So I think out of the guys available, I'd probably go. I think Nico Collins is going to have a better fantasy year than Jacobs, but I just, like I said, I think there's might be some receivers in a little bit who we can get who can do what Nico Collins can do. So I think I'm going to do Jacobs.
Josh Jacobs.
Yeah.
I feel like Nico Collins, he's gonna be underrated. I'm high on him because Tank Dell's not gonna be there this year. Stephon Diggs ain't gonna be there this year, and they just have a running back committee. Outside of that, it's just him. So I feel like he's gonna get all the touches. Because before he was hurt, he was what RB, not RB, receiver two,
He was
and
like
that
top
was
five.
sharing the ball. So now he's the only receiver. So I feel like he's gonna get even more touches now.
I mean, he'll have a good
Granted,
year, but they also did just draft the rookie receiver with like their first pick. So that dude's definitely going to be involved a lot.
yeah, he's
Um,
gonna be involved, but it's just like they had three wide receiver ones on the same team, so now they have less. So
yeah,
I don't
I
know.
don't know.
I
The
I still
Houston
think Josh
offense,
Jacobs is gonna do great. Don't get it, don't get me wrong, but
yeah, I mean, they got rid of AJ Dillon, so I think that just frees up Jacobs to have even
yeah,
more touches. But yeah, it's not like it's really just picking hairs at this point, or whatever the phrase is. It's like Josh Jacobs, Nico Collins is really not going to go wrong. It's just really preference.
yeah,
Um,
it's really what you prefer. Because to be honest, they're gonna get you both like 20 points every week. So some weeks more, some weeks less, but they're gonna hit that marker.
exactly. Um, so yeah, I mean, we got a ways to go till our pick. But yeah, as I was saying before, it's like we could skip on a guy like Nico to where we could possibly get, Marvin Harrison, with our next pick coming up at pick 31. And I feel like Marvin Harrison could easily put up a year that Nico Collins could have potentially. He's a little more risky, but I think the volume's going to be there. He's the clear
I'm
number
not gonna
one.
lie, I completely forgot about Marvin. How did he fall? Like on our last mock draft, he was like top 30. He fell all
Yeah,
the way to 42.
they're hating on him, which is fine. I like it. I like when they hate on it. But yeah, even like Glad McConkey is up there. He can easily have a year like Nico Collins. So I
Yeah.
think I think when you're looking at those spots, you kind of have to think in the back of your head, can I get someone later down the line who can, do what this guy might do at this pick? So that's kind of how I operate when it usually comes to drafts.
Tyreek
So
Hill is also available and McConkey. If we could get one of those guys with our next pick, I don't know how, but
I mean, hey, even Josh Allen, if we want a really good quarterback.
no. I mean, we got
If
back-to-back
he's there
picks
with the next
actually.
one, that might be my pick. Yeah, I think this is your pick. So with the next one, if he's there, then I'd probably be inclined to take him.
I'm gonna take McConkey with this pick. You're gonna take Josh Allen over Jaden Daniels?
Uh, Let me see what this guy does. See, he takes Jaden Daniels. See, that's what I like it. He made the decision for me. So, I know he's not going to take Josh Allen. He's not going to go two quarterbacks. So you can cue this bad boy up for Josh Allen.
I got you.
We won't get Marvin Harrison, but we get an elite quarterback, and I'm all right with
I
that.
mean, yeah, we already got McConkey, so we just need a flex. So
Oh,
I
that's
think
true.
we'll
I
be
forgot
fine.
you just took McConkey. All right.
But
Yeah.
that with our next pick, we are what like 10 picks away. That should be giving us around this range. I would like Garrett Wilson or James Conner. I feel like those two right there, or Chuba. Those are my top three for our next pick. I don't know
Yeah,
how.
I like Chuba. I like George Kittle too, honestly, if we can get a decent tight end. Yeah, James Conner's there. I like him. Kamara, ooh, it's like he scares me, but I love him. It's like a love-hate
Kamara has
relationship.
the biggest upside and the biggest downside. That's the thing. It's like
Yeah.
if you want, do you know those one players where they can win you the league or lose you the league? It's like
Mhm.
taking Kamara at what round is this gonna be? Round five? No, round six. Like that's the biggest steal because he could be at RB5, RB3. But if he's
Exactly.
not, he's like gonna be trash, like really bad.
Yeah, he's gonna get all the touches in the world. Just I don't know if this dude's gonna even get a chance to get a touchdown this year. That offense is gonna be putrid.
Yeah, the only thing that helps is because he catches, so he's gonna get like 10 catches and just that's 10 points right there. Get 5, 10 yards, that's 0.5, 1 point right there. But just
Hmm.
without touchdown, that's already 20 points that I said.
Yeah. So what do we still need? We obviously need to fill out our flex. We need a tight end. So we can maybe do that back to back here. Yeah.
For
So I
my
mean,
tight end, I would like Laporta. I don't know about you, but or we can wait. I like Ingram and he's later on.
yeah, it depends what value's still up there by the time it gets to us. I don't mind Ingram. I don't mind Laporta. I like Kittle. Um,
Yeah,
but
Wilson was taken.
I'm fine with all of them.
I'm honestly not that high on Rashi Rice. I feel like they just have a receiver committee, and coming off the year that Xavier Worthy had, I don't think he has that clear spot that he had beginning of last year where he was the clear receiver one. Now with Xavier Worthy coming off a good year, they still have Hollywood Brown, if I remember properly. Travis Kelce said he's going to come back. So I got to see how it goes there.
Hmm.
But with this pick, I'm going to go either Connor or Hubbard. I'm gonna lean towards James Conner because I feel like he has more high potential with his record, and like I don't know, I trust the Cardinals less than I do with the. I mean, Cardinals more than the Panthers.
Yeah, I mean, Cardinals definitely have a better offense. Are likely probably to see more touchdowns out of Connor. But I think they're very close in terms of value. I don't think you really can go wrong.
Yeah,
So let's see. I mean, we could literally get Chuba right now if we want. If he doesn't get picked, if we really wanted to do that.
yeah.
Um,
We could fill up the tight end slot, or that's about it. It's really getting Chuba or Laporta, if in my opinion.
yeah, I mean, I feel like if we're just looking at straight value, I'm probably just gonna go Chuba. I think I'd rather wait and get Ingram and get a really solid backup running back right here.
Mhm.
So I think with our next picks, we probably look for tight end,
Our next
and
pick, we
probably
should get
another
a
receiver.
backup receiver. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll go receiver and tight end to play it safe. We
Even
have a
if
lot of
Zay
running backs.
Flower could fall to us, that's still a receiver one that we can get, or Calvin Ridley. I know that you like him a lot.
That's my boy. Yeah, Calvin Ridley. I've got feeling about him this year. I like him a lot, especially after
Yeah,
having like a stinker season last year. But I can't really blame that on him. Will Levis is straight up, dog water.
yeah. When your
Um,
quarterback is worse than other like high school quarterbacks, it's just like, A, how did they make it to the league, and B, how can you be mad at your receiver when your quarterback's dog shit?
yeah, exactly. Um, so yeah, I think receiver tight end is probably what I'm thinking here with these back to backs. But again, it's who's available.
Travis
Um,
Kelsey. Damn, where even is this guy's deep down here? Pick 99. They pushed him back deeper.
okay, that's
So we
okay.
can get rounds on rounds before we can actually get Ingram.
hmm I like that.
Here in a perfect world, if Zay Flowers could fall, I would pick him, or I'm gonna have to go Calvin Ridley. One of those two guys should be available. Let's see what these guys do. So far, though, I'm liking the team. I don't know. What's your thoughts on it?
I like it a lot. I think I want to see who we can get for that tight end spot, but I think very, very like well-oiled team. It's like you have the running backs, you have receivers, you have a quarterback too. We don't really have a spot where we're weak.
Yeah,
That could be the tight end spot. Like I said, we had to wait and see. Um,
I feel like with our team, though, even if our tight end gets like 5, 10 points, our other positions that are so dominant, it could make up for it. Because like
yeah,
Derrick Henry's getting you 20, Josh Jacobs getting you 20, 25, Jefferson getting you 25. So it's like those guys are gonna make up for it.
yeah. I mean, I feel like if you're not really getting Brock Bowers or Trey McBride,
I'm
I feel like the other tight ends are all going to put up similar numbers. Like Evan Ingram's going to put up numbers similar to Laporta, similar to Kelsey, guys like this.
gonna have
Um,
to go Z, like I said earlier, and I think this is the best fit for us.
all right, and we probably wait on. We could get Kelsey. I don't. I'd personally wait on Ingram over Kelsey.
I would, but I feel like we could get him and then also get Ingram just for matchups with those two. See whoever has a better matchup.
I know, but I'm looking at DeAndre Swift, and I kind of like him.
That
But
is honestly, I wouldn't be mad at that. If we do get him though, we don't need to draft another running back because that's what
yeah,
the
we don't need running backs after that. But I like that value. So screw it. Let's see what happens. Go with Swift. We're gonna have a elite running back room.
Oh yeah, no other team is beating our running back room. We can
Yeah,
get two hurt running backs and we got three more.
yeah. I mean,
God
I
forbid
love our
though.
running back room. I like our receivers, and if our starting tight end is Evan Ingram, I think this is top tier team.
Yeah, because he already had a good year, and now he's getting a 3 times better quarterback, 3 times better system who actually knows the game of football and the Denver Broncos compared to the Jaguars. So he's just gonna be like they're just gonna use him better, if you know what I
Yeah, I
mean.
mean, new situation, new coach. They already said they're going to use him like a lot in their offense. They're going to really, make a lot of plays surrounding him. So that's just like music to my ears. I prefer him over a guy like Kelsey. Kelsey has been a great tight end for a long, long time now. But we've seen the trajectory. He's on the decline. Um, I think Ingram.
Yeah, that's why Kelsey's picked 73 instead of being a top 5 pick like what 32 years ago.
Exactly. Only a couple of years ago, this dude was getting drafted like top 10, top
Yeah,
15.
that's honestly still crazy to me to draft a tight end that early, but hey, people are doing it.
I mean, people won their leagues matching up Mahomes and Kelsey. I mean, can't hate the game.
Don't hate the game, hate the player. I like Mark Andrews though.
I
Let's
like
see,
Mark Andrews too.
we
You can still
could,
get Kelsey,
yeah, we
even
could,
though we're
because
just trashing on him.
here's all receiver. I mean, running backs. We don't need running. So best option available is Kelsey, to be honest. Because I'm not gonna take Addison when we have Jefferson. So it's just like it finesses us.
Yeah, I'd say go Kelsey.
Who you looking at here with this pick? Get Stephon Diggs.
I mean, we could always, do my method of back-to-back tight ends here. We could pair up Andrews and Kelsey, just have that, switching them. Our team is pretty balanced so far. So just having two solid tight ends, which is probably our weakest position. I don't hate it. Where's Ingram even projected? I thought Ingram might have
Ingram's
been our.
99. He's right here.
Hmm.
So we could wait one
I
more
say we
round
can risk it. I say we
theoretically.
go with maybe we go with Diggs,
Uh-huh.
and then we see if we can get Ingram with the next pick.
I like that because you said Dig, correct?
Yeah.
I think Ingram has more than Kels and then Andrews, and Andrews did get picked right before us anyway, so that worked out perfect.
Yeah. That's all right with me. Yeah, Diggs is a number one on a team, with a
But
great
just name
schedule. He's
some
fitted.
like all these guys besides Tony Pollard though, like Pacheco committee, Javante committee, Ramondre committee, this one committee. Like this whole range right here, I feel bad for the people who are forced to take them because it's just like they're not gonna be that good. Like they'll
Yeah.
have games here and there, but you just can't like rely on them.
I think that kind of plays into our hands though. It's like if this was a genuine draft and we have the team that we have, teams will come
If this
crawling
is a
to us
genuine
begging.
draft, I'll be like very confident that I'm about a 4P if this is my draft, the team.
Well, yeah, what I was saying was like, other teams, if this was our league, would come crawling to us over, you know, guys like Swift or Hubbard on our bench. It's like we have a
Yeah.
ton of running back depth, so it doesn't hurt for them to even be trade pieces if we don't want to keep them.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh, Evan Ingram's looking real cute. Let me cue him.
yeah, if he falls to us, I like that. I like Jacoby Myers there. If we can
I
maybe
feel
get
like
him.
Jacoby's gonna have a very sleeper year. He's not gonna go off, but he's not gonna be as bad as he's been these past 2 years. I feel like getting that better quarterback is really gonna like help him out.
I don't know. I feel like Jacoby's been even solid these past couple of years with the quarterback he has had. So considering he's getting Geno, I feel like things could. I guess Brock Bowers is going to take a lot of targets, but Jacoby's going to be right up there with him.
Yeah, well, what one kid though? This kid, Michael Pittman Jr., bro. I am never touching him with the 10-foot rope again.
Honestly, I don't even want to put it on him. It's mostly Anthony Richardson just not being a quarterback. Like that's the sad reality.
I'm gonna have to go Ingrams. That's my guy right there.
All right, we go Ingram, and we have Josh Allen, so it's not like we desperately need a backup quarterback. But Kyler Murray, he's my favorite player in the league. I just
It
want,
doesn't hurt to have a backup just in case, like
yeah,
God forbid, injuries or
bye
bye week
weeks,
syndrome.
injuries. So yeah, I'd say go Kyler here. It doesn't hurt.
Yeah,
I
I
think
think now we can start focusing on defenses because these guys are all
Yeah, I think we got our base team set up. We have one pick on our bench left, but at this point, our bench is so good
Yeah,
we
we're
can
not
worry
gonna go
about it.
that deep on our bench, so it's just like we already have a backup tight end for whoever. We have plenty of running backs, receivers, so let's get a good like defense right now. For defenses, I'm looking at the Texans, Patriots, and the Ravens. Only reason I put Patriots in that mix is just because strength of schedule, as we stated before. Like teams are playing are so bad, and they upgraded their defense so much. Like I feel like they're gonna just put up numbers.
Yeah, I'm fine with all three of those defenses. It's hard to predict. I feel like every year there's always that one team that's defense just goes off for whatever reason. Like last year was like the Vikings. No one thought the Vikings defense was going to be crazy good, and they come
Yeah,
out of nowhere. But I think, yeah, if you're just trying to play it real safe, who's most likely going to do good? Yeah, I think, Houston, New England, Baltimore, Minnesota, even. I like Pittsburgh's defense a lot. I just work their division is so hard.
yeah.
That's
It
the thing.
just the division, bro. You have to play Jamar Chase, T Higgins, Joe Burrow on one team. Then you get the Ravens on like twice. So that's 4 games right there, with just crazy offenses.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, I think I like Houston. If we can get Houston at the next four picks here, I think I like that a lot. And then kicker's kicker. Can't go
Yeah,
Justin Tucker anymore for obvious reasons.
Justin
Dude's too
Tucker.
busy getting
Even if this makes
massages.
sense with the team, you can't get him either way. He's out for like half the year for whatever reason.
Yeah. So he's too busy getting his massages. So we'll leave him be.
This guy's gonna have the next Deshaun Watson fall off.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Yeah, okay. I got to go Texans here.
Hmm.
Get at the kicker position. Brandon Aubrey, I feel like, that's like a no-brainer. I don't know if you want anyone else, but
Yeah, I'm fine with Aubrey.
I just want to finish off the opposition. Just, dang, Michael Pittman's still there. That's how you know his ass.
I mean, it's not like we have a desperate need for anyone, but as for the people showing up, if Michael Pittman's there, I think you take him. He's like a wide receiver one, I guess, in the Colts offense. Maybe Josh Downs is the one, but
If
I
I'll
think
be
that's
honest, I'd rather pick Amika because Chris Godwin's always hurt. Like Evans could get hurt because he's older now. That makes him the clear receiver one. I'm not hoping for injuries, but if you watch football, they're gonna get hurt.
yeah. I don't hate that either. Even Jaden Higgins too. I think that dude might have a good year with Houston, especially with their easy
Yeah,
schedule.
easy schedule. He doesn't have to battle with anyone else because Nico's on one side, he's gonna be on the other because Tank Dell's not gonna be there. So
And again,
that
if we're just talking about playing it safe with guys like that, it's like Nico's coming off a big injury. If he goes down again, this kid's going to be the number one on a competitive team in an easy division.
yeah.
It might just be safe to have him to hold on to.
So you prefer getting Higgins over Amika?
But whose pick is this? I don't even know which one of us
It's
has it.
technically mine, but it's the last one, so it don't really matter.
I'm fine with either one. I think both are kind of have a similar value.
We're gonna do Nini, Eeny, Miny, Mo, catch a tiger by its toe. My daddy told me to pick the very best one. That is YOU. All right, we're getting Amika.
All right, say less.
But these guys here, they probably all have auto drafts. They just didn't turn it on. So this is our team here to the left. Got Josh Allen at the Q. Derrick Henry, Josh Jacobs as your two RB starters. Jefferson and McConkey as your receivers. Let me just pick up Amika real quick. And then Travis. Oh, you can see all the players here we did.
I think it's a solid team, bro. I don't know what it's going to give us as a grade in the email. It usually, underrates our teams, but if I ended up with that team in my league, I think I'm walking away pretty happy.
I just got the email. These guys gave us a B. They finessing us. How is this team a B?
Yeah, that's at least an A minus in my opinion. Bare minimum.
Wait, this ain't my team. You guys are fleecing me. Hold on.
Yeah, I was gonna say that would have been a quick email. But yeah, I think that's a good team, man.
Oh yeah, it is this
Quarterback
team. I'm sorry, my fault. It is a B.
a B. But yeah,
Don't
Josh
trust
Allen and
the
Kyler.
fantasy ratings. If you are lucky to get this team, trust me, you're a top three team guaranteed in your league.
Yeah, I think so too. But yeah, I think it's a good team. It's very well balanced out, great depth, great bench pieces, good trade value too. If you even wanted to do a package deal to get even like another elite guy, there's a lot of trade value on that bench. So I think this is a good team, bro. I'd be very happy.
Yeah. We'll see. We have what? We're in July. We got another 6 more mock drafts until we do our league. So we're gonna keep doing a different pick from then. Keep switching it up. Keep giving our best reviews. Go from trades, injuries, whatever's going on. Give you guys the best news possible, and then start up the real football season.
Stay tuned, everyone.
Stay safe, y'all.